go. See if my mic is working. Anybody say hi?
Hello.
Yay, I didn't have to fix it this week. See? Told you it's inconsistent, but that's good. But I don't know if I heard you guys. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Ah,
I think
cool.
I'm the only person who said hi, so.
And check the sound.
Hey,
There's Reno.
Hey, I'm back, guys.
There's me.
All right. Soundscape is there. All right, we have me sort of really high. There we go. That's better. And
can I ask a question real quick?
you can.
You already did.
If I'm switching computers, it's not recognizing the dice that I got. What
There he is.
am I supposed to do?
On the.
You have to
Oh,
make,
like the dice you bought? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
you just have to make sure a couple things that might be happening. One, you have to make sure that the computer you're on is updated to the latest version of Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
Um, and
Done
as a
through
matter of
changes.
fact, I know you're not because when you connected, it was version 4.4.4. I'm running 4.4.6. So
Well, la di da.
that will probably fix it because it means you
So I get
haven't updated since you bought them on that computer. Or
no.
you
No.
can also, we have to select your character and then it'll automatically pull whatever dice that character was using.
Yeah.
So
Am I
otherwise it
doing
should be
that
automatic.
itself though? Am I updating through the app, or do I have to go through my computer? In other words, go to the app. I can update it from the app. Hello.
I'm not understanding your question. When you log into Fantasy Grounds, it'll automatically pull whatever you purchase from Fantasy Grounds itself. So as long
Okay.
as you're updated, have the
Right. How do I check to see if I'm updated? How's that?
when you go to
What?
log in, instead of clicking start, there's a
Right.
check for
update.
updates. Yep. So
Yeah.
then you're good. If there were
Then,
no
but
updates, then you'll be okay.
am I out? Am I out of your game right now?
Yes.
What I thought. Yes. I don't see anything. I update every time just to make sure.
There's usually a little. The box that says check for updates will be highlighted red if you need to update, usually.
Yes, that's true. I do it either way.
Yeah, if you don't see it, then you should be good to go.
Exactly. Okay. Where am I? This is Windows, man. I mean, where's the window? Anyway. All right. I haven't come back on yet. Wait. Do.
All right. So last week we were messing around with a little bit of the D's and the other D's. You guys had come home from Neverwinter. You had come from Waterdeep to Neverwinter, traveling down in style and comfort in a caravan, in an actual carriage. And then once you hit Neverwinter,
Shambles had to sit out on the roof because there's a billowing cape.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
And then you guys purchased wagon and carts and stuff to bring all your crap and yourselves down to Phandalin.
Just a little interjection because Scramble's cape got brought up. Toggin has a matching cape that does not billow.
Yeah.
He has a cape that can change to look like other capes, and it looks like Scrambles' cape. It just doesn't billow the same.
It billows, but it requires a wind.
Yeah, it requires wind. Man, maybe that's
Some
like one
wind
of the things that
required.
we should do while we're in town. Is just like
Holy
get the
shit.
other party members matching capes.
Yeah. We'll have scrambled eggs emblazoned on the back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
God. Yeah, in Tiefling.
So you guys, when you came back to Vandalin, you had been gone a total of 20 days, and you found that you did a tour of the manor, the bottom floor of the manor, and all the renovations that have been done to it. It's pretty much ready to go. At least the bottom half is, and you can start bringing in adventurers and such. And you found out that Adabra had wanted to hire a new apprentice, so she was waiting for Scrambles to give the okay. And this apprentice's name is Vali Daxon, and you met her.
Oh my
You also
God.
found out that Creepy has a mate, and Creepy is the where it is. Click. I didn't share them in the. So this is Creepy's mate,
Yep. Lovely.
and you also found out that let's see, is it? No. How do I not have that picture linked? Okay. Well, you also found out that they had had offspring while you've been gone, but something had attacked and killed one of them. And Creepy was creeped out and asked you in his own unique way for help. When you guys went down there, you guys saw a sort of Nothic adjacent creature.
Oh yeah, the creepy albino thing. I remember. I remember making mean comments about its appearance.
And so you guys were in the middle of trying to drive it off and or kill it when last we left. And it's also much slightly larger. It's still considered a medium creature, but it is larger than Creepy and its mate. So I will zoom in a little bit so we can. There we go.
Guys.
Alright, so is there anything else you guys wanted to add or anything that you wanted to comment on before we get rolling?
Just asking you about the dice thing. But anyway, it's all good. These mediocre dice I will deal with.
We drew some battle plans for people before going into the room. Scrambles picked up some SWAT techniques he learned while in the underground mage dungeon. So Scrambles is going to run into the room forward, and then Luthien is going to stay there, and then the plan is for Taugen to run into the side, and then Luthien will run in this way, the opposite way. We don't know what's in this room currently. I don't think we don't know the layout of this room, so I don't know what's going on. But that was our plan of attack. Run in and attack it from all directions.
Well, you guys do know
Jackson's
what the
also
room
supposed to
was
have-
like because you've been down here before. You cleared it all out.
Oh, we have. Okay, cool.
And this is. You don't actively use this section, but
They don't. There's not like a pile of dust over there.
Well, however much dust would accumulate in about 25, 27 days.
Yeah, hardly nothing. Hardly nothing.
I'm
Agreed.
looking for something. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find my freaking. That makes no sense. That's that mica. Is it this one? It is that one. Wow. Okay, I need to rename that. Okay. Images. Trying to find the other image. There it is. That's little baby Nothics in all their cuteness.
Oh.
It's so wrinkly.
That's racist.
I think it's more ageist than anything.
All right, so everybody, go ahead and give me some initiative.
Take initiative, guys. Oh shit! I did! I took initiative, guys!
Initiative, which one is that? Come on, baby. There you go. Thank God. Or whoever you pray to.
All right, and because I remember I actually had it. All right, so it's Toggin. You're gonna start us off. Did you want to wait till Scrambles goes?
Yeah, that would probably be best. So, Scrambles gets to go first, and then I'll go after him. Because he's the one throwing open the door, so it does not make narrative sense for me to go first.
All right, Scrambles.
Alright. Snuggles is going to kick open the door and rush into the room. Does the door have a clicky? The door doesn't clicky open and shut. Gosh, how can I get into this map without clicking things? Also, my token is not locked.
Oh yeah, that might be important.
I heard a female voice in the room, so I'm assuming other things are happening. But that's 5. There it is. Can't see if I'm in a square or not, but I think I am there. Okay, I'm running all the way over to here. And then I'm going to bonus action pop my echo.
Watch yourself, sir.
Boom. And I'm gonna attack it. Let's do some Blade of Rakdos attacks. Normally I would try to talk, but this thing just looks creepy. Also, creepy doesn't like it, so would 15 have hit? Because I'm supposed to have 1 for flanking. If not, I understand. Okay. First attack, swing and a miss. Doesn't happen often, but it happened this time. All right, let's go here. Change that. Pew. Boom. Let's attack our guard. Bang. Oh, wow. 2 in a row. Same number. Sad day. So Scrambles comes to there, just starts swinging blindly with his axe. He's so shocked by how hideous this thing is. He misses a bunch, and it's really sad. But that is my turn.
Rip.
Don't you get two? Or was that two?
That was 2 attacks.
That was 2. They were both
Yeah.
15s, but
It was sad. Everyone cried.
All right, Doggin.
okay. Man, we are just kind of coming in and killing this thing. So
I mean, not yet. I tried. Sadly, we're not
we
doing
intend
shit
to
yet.
kill this thing. I should
Yeah.
It's a
say.
good show, though. It's a good show.
Accurate.
I'm gonna just click away from you for a second. Just ignore it.
Sounds cool.
Tanya's gonna move 25 feet to there, I think.
And has everybody used arrows now?
That is the end of his movement. And he's gonna go there, and he's gonna try casting Witch Bolt. I think. Skip right over Chill Touch, but we got that as a backup. And just because he's gonna go ahead and use his Clockwork Amulet to just get a 10 on the attack roll, which means that he would be attacking with a 17, because I have a +7 to hit for Witch Bolt. Would a 17 hit?
Versus its EAC, yes.
What's EAC?
He's talking Starfinder.
It's energy armor class as opposed to kinetic armor class.
I was thinking emotional armor class, and I was like, you're emotionally attacking him.
Cool, and it does a 1d12 lightning damage. Nice. Target. I think right before Scrambles rushed into the room, Target started mumbling words to himself. Hands started glowing a little bit, and as he rushes in, he leashes it towards the Nothic. So this blue energy, blue lightning. It looks like lightning and moves like water, is how I've always described it. It looks like that. And it's arced in between the two of them. And he shouts out, since Jackson isn't in the room yet, "Jackson, go around the back. Do not go in lightning." Oh,
Goes to the
and
last
Scrambles
time, right?
already took his turn, so...
I hit the F12 pass button already.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so this thing is going to look at Toggin.
Oh no. On one hand, I want to say something about having a +7 for my Constitution save, but on the other hand, I don't want to jinx it. So,
Yeah, I don't blame him. All right, so he stares at you, and your face, neck starts to get itchy, and then you're able to fight it off. Luckily, there's no half damage, so to save or suck. But it's going to... You guys start thinking these odd thoughts, and you see images of creepy and its mate popping in your head.
Can I roll that again? I don't want that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wow, and you both succeed.
Woo!
Nice.
Man, that is a shame because it does some really cool stuff. Let's see, has it just doesn't show it used. Alright, so just ignore this. I'm just trying to use it in the combat tracker. There we go. Perfect.
Me and my 14s. I just rolled 3 14s on saving throws. What are the odds of that?
Alright, and then Scrambles, give me a deception. Okay, against a nine. Yeah, give me a deception check. Deception. That's the wrong button. Hold on. I clicked the wrong button. Now it's going to take 35 minutes for. Here it is. That was quick. Okay. Never mind. I take back all the bad things said about Fantasy Grounds in the last 2 minutes.
Everything before that stays.
Alright. Nothic. Insight. What did you get? You got 12. Okay. Why did I have target? Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have you targeted. But
Okay.
that's okay. It did that, so what happens?
If I rolled another 14 on the die, though, you're legally obligated to tell me so I can freak out about it.
Why? No reason.
Because then I will have rolled 4 14s in a row.
I said make it 5.
No. You got, you rolled an 18 for a 21.
Gotcha. Thank you
Alright,
for
so this
indulging
thing
me.
turns
See you.
to Scrambles, and what is a secret, one fact or secret about Scrambles?
Like how juicy? Just like a normal one, or like something he doesn't want other people to know?
This was a relatively close roll, so just a normal one is fine. He's going to say it, so
Oh,
you
that's
may
what I
as well.
figured. Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking you. How juicy do you want it?
If he rolls really high, then it'll be a lot
It'll be
juicier,
juicy.
but-
Gotcha. I have a juicy one. If this is a normal one though, we'll get you a normal one.
It's not
All right.
disappointing.
Yeah, your true feelings about Jackson, I think we all know, but go ahead.
Yeah. Scrambles. What's a stupid thing that I can make up about scrambles, but it would be true because I've known it the whole time. I'm just saying this out loud. Scrambles is afraid of hamsters. Not like to like his death, but like he got bit once by a hamster and it got infected, and he had to take like a pill for a week, and then he had to put a cream on it. So he's like afraid of hamster bites.
There's a little dab of cream. Little
Yeah.
dabble of you.
No, it was like it got bad because he ignored it because he was like, it's just a stupid hamster.
Yeah.
But it got pretty infected, and then he refused to go get it looked at.
Gotcha.
And
Because it was
so he
just
got
from a fucking hamster.
he got like a grody little hamster bite on his calf. That got really badly infected because he.
So it
And
looks
now he doesn't
at as Toggin comes in and starts casting a spell, it makes eye contact with him, and Toggin feels this tingling and itching, like little bugs are crawling on him for a second, and then it goes away. And then, which I'm hoping you guys will, you will fail at least once, because it's some really cool stuff that happens.
If
And
not,
then-
you'll have to tell us about it.
It turns
no.
toward
Yeah, so
Scrambles and says, "Oh, I hope that you don't find the hamster I left in your room. It'll be a nice little surprise." Jackson,
It's actually a hamster with rabies, guys. Don't worry.
Jackson is just gonna move up here and take a look around, see what he sees, and then hang there for defense. Keep an eye on things to the north and to the east.
You're not helping us kill it.
You guys don't have it? Fine, I'll go in. I'll give you a.
all right. So with the doorway, okay. So if you come in, you'll be fine. I was gonna say with the doorway, you don't have a quite clear line of sight just yet.
Wherever.
Alright.
See, you can't. We'll walk on the square. So, we'll walk on the square.
It's a bed right there. You can lay down if you want.
There you go. Now I'm looking very directly at everybody.
Okay.
I will.
I thought you were done.
I'm
I thought
jumping
you said
into
you were
the
waiting.
to the miracle that Tauga has going in. If I went up to there, I'd freak out. Not really. I'm just joking. Okay, so I'm gonna do my spell, which is cantrip. Why is this tab out? Where are my cantrips?
I can't
Stand-
name it. Okay.
Let's see. The mode's supposed to be in what thing for the stupid cantrip to show up?
Combat or the other one that's not preparation.
Let's see. I'm
Standard.
gonna shoot him with my ice. I had Ray of Frost. Wait a minute. I got it. There it was. Next, damn it. Where is my spells page?
Your
What
spells are on your
Actions.
actions page.
Hold on, here we go. I pressed 2 times. First one. Is that 14 that make it or not?
There's a miss.
More? No, I don't get one more because I'm casting.
You do not get one more because you're casting. If you're attacking, you get 2. When you go up, it gets more powerful, so it does more damage when you hit.
I can move up and get 2? Or are you joking?
If you attack with a weapon, you get 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Your spell does more damage as you go up higher in levels. You
Right,
don't
right.
get any more.
Okay. Cool, so that, I guess, was my thing.
All right. I'm putting on some. Why do I have 3 of the same effect in my effects list?
Taking a chance you erase even one of them, though.
Because the real effect is deja vu.
Yeah.
All right, top of the next round. Maybe. Oh, that's why I forgot. Give me just a second. Roll something.
Oh, that's pretty.
10. Okay. Nice. Okay. Did it recharge? It did. How exciting.
No.
All right, chat and a little hindrance, please. Come on, come on.
Yeah, little hindrance for the monster, please. Thank you.
Is that what happened or no?
No,
No, we're
I'm
joking.
calling for it.
Yes. Twitch up right now.
Well, that was the wrong one. I was going to do both anyway, so.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so, let's see. Make sure I'm reading this right. Okay, so, it's not coded all of that, but. So you. Looking at this thing and it's like you have a mental block. You just can't remember half the stuff with what's going on. Your witch bolt almost falters a little bit as you just seem to be forgetting things, and you have the splitting headache. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and you can't use reaction until the end of, well, until this wears off. But the cool thing is, let's do this. 1, okay, and let's do this. So if you'll go to your spells page, your actions page, now you got me saying it. Reno, thanks.
Actions page.
Not talking to Toggin. Toggin has to go to the actions page. Man, has to go to
I'm
Toggin's
already
action
there.
page.
Keep going.
Give me just a second. I'm trying to do this as fair as possible. 3, 6, 9, 10. That makes it easy. You lose a first level spell slot. You don't lose it, you use it up. Okay.
Consumed. Man.
If you're immune,
No.
if you're undead, you are immune to this effect.
Yeah. Are you undead? We know now. From all the
Alright,
times.
so that is its
we've
turn.
said it.
Is that for special? I mean, here's
Man, chill touch.
Luckily, none of if you're using Witch Bolt, none of those things
Yeah, I don't have
matter.
to do any of the things.
Because it doesn't require a check, it doesn't require a save, it doesn't require it. Did you roll for your concentration? You did. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So that was the initial attack. So at that point, you did not have disadvantage. So you're good.
Man, so also, sorry, I just thought about it because it's been like sessions. Did we not get like a surprise round? Did it know that we were coming? That's weird.
You did not get a surprise round, no.
That's weird. Man, on one hand, I'm like, oh, I could just maintain Witch Bolt. Or, on the other hand, I could flip the tables around and also mess with its mind. You know what? Whatever. It might be really hard for me to hit again next time, but, Toggin is, like, feeling this thing, like, rooting around in his head, and he does not like that, so he's gonna do the same thing to it. So he is dropping Witch Bolt. I know, I'm sorry, you got the effect up and everything. And then he's going to go ahead and use 2 hex points to try to give this thing amnesia.
Which one of those is your cantrip?
Neither of those is a cantrip.
I meant of the other spells. chill hand, chill touch, whatever it is.
Chill touch, light, message, prestidigitation, and witch hand, which is mage hand.
Wow,
But
that's
that's
crazy.
nice.
You're using those for main weapons.
Yeah, because chill touch is great, and also because I used it so much,
That's
Ben
awesome.
made it better.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I'm going to go ahead and give it a wisdom saving throw. Yes. It temporarily forgets the past 24 hours, and it can make a intelligence saving throw at the end of its turn on its success. If this is used
Okay.
against a spellcaster that requires daily spell preparation, the caster will forget to prepare spells, rendering those spells unusable until the hex ends. So,
All right. So it can no longer hold the hamster over Scramble's head.
you forgot about the hamster.
But
I don't
Jay
know if
Watma is in the chat, which means we have Fancy Grounds loyalty amongst us. It is he who is the end all be all of art for Fancy Grounds.
Oh, sweet.
Smiteworks. He's the one who does all of the. He made all the dice. He does all the artwork, all the map stuff. He also has a show every weekend on Saturday on how to draw and make all these maps and stuff. So everything I
Wow.
learned
Awesome.
about Fancy Grounds, I learned from him, and I am very nervous now that he is here.
Hey, round of applause.
That's right.
Fucking
It's awesome.
awesome, yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
Fantasy
coming
Grounds is badass.
around. And he also redeems Sven's silliness. So let's do a 20 sire and see.
All right, what's the silliness?
4 is troll hair. Okay.
What is troll hair? I'm kind of worried. I don't know if I've seen troll hair.
well, you will now. So anyway, the cover time.
Oh,
Talking about this thing rooting around in his mind, and he didn't like that, so he rooted around in its mind instead. And now it's got amnesia. I don't know if that's gonna stop it from being able to do any of those things,
Yeah.
because they're probably not spells, they're abilities. But like, I think that is the most like thematically interesting thing.
Alrighty, there we go. Troll hair. Let me move the camera so it can be appreciated in all its blue
Full glory.
gloriness.
all right. It says it's my turn. Is that accurate?
Can we get a big picture of that on the screen?
That looks great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and start the 15-minute timer. Yeah, I thought Svenzone would be a lot more popular than it is. You can also pay a little extra and pick from that list. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you saying hi. I am a little embarrassed because this is not a map I did using your wonderfulness. I made some changes to it, but anyway, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. Check out his show on Saturdays, noon Pacific time, which will be 3 o'clock Eastern time, and he lives in Maine, home of Stephen King. So he's up late, so appreciate you saying hi before you heading out to bed, man. That's awesome.
That's me.
All right, and he is on Fancy Grounds, so if you, I know we shouted out his name, but he actually streams on the Fancy Grounds channel. So,
Okay.
anywho, getting back to what we were doing, yes, it is your turn, Scrambles.
Cool. So, despite Scrambles being afraid about the hamster thing, he's going to make another attack against this thing, and hopefully he can hit it this time. He doesn't often miss, so I guess he's gonna miss again. Holy snap, man! This thing really got in his head.
Hold up. Next time, wait, but hold on. Before you roll, let me go ahead and give you a little bit of help.
A little bit of help. What's the modifier for that? 2?
2.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna add 2, but I have flanking, so it'll be 3.
Yep.
Stacking.
Hey,
Let's see if we
I
can get it.
guess you just need as much help as you can get.
Yeah, I need something. Okay, 18 hits. Cool. All right, let's do some dabblage to it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
18 damage. So the first one swings and a miss. Second one sinks in. Fire singes whatever disgusting little eye hairs he has or
And it's probably because of
eyelashes.
the +2, because you rolled a 5. So
I know. I can't roll well tonight. I've been doing terrible. I haven't had anything well, so I haven't rolled anything over a 5 all night. So 5 is my high. But yeah, so that's my 2 attacks. Let's bonus action something.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you rolled high on a saving throw.
Yeah,
You, I think that's the only high
that's
roll you've
true. I
gotten.
forgot about the saving throws. Yep, I did roll relatively high on those. Yeah, I guess I don't really have any good bonus actions. I'm not hurt right now, so I'm just gonna pass my turn. Move forward with it.
all right. So you swing. You finally connect with this thing. You see it stumbles back a bit, and is a little shocked that you're there. Behind it, didn't remember you being there. All right, Jackson.
All right, I'm gonna yell over the noise. You guys got this. Wait for an answer. Otherwise, I'm gonna move in.
So, as a question, you're asking it in a questioning manner.
Oh,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I thought he
Yes.
was
That's great.
encouraging us, like
Yeah, I
standing
was like,
by and
you
being
got
a
this.
cheerleader.
I was like, yeah. No, yeah, I give you a thumbs up. I give a thumbs up. I think we got this.
Come help. It is messing with our minds.
I'm gonna still shoot my ray of frost.
Okay.
Good call.
Actually, that does remind me. Let's see. Hold on a second. We are. All right. So
Yeah,
Toggin, you do.
Scribbles needs to make a check.
Yeah. So did Toggin.
For my ray of frost.
No, hold on a second. Here we go. When the creature starts its turn within 30 feet of it. So, Toggin.
I have disadvantage on that anyway.
What's the saving
Didn't
throw
put
for?
the effect on me, but probably
What's the
did
saving
for-
throw for?
It's
I think
messing
it's
with your mind.
deception.
Okay.
But if you're undead, you're immune to it.
Boom.
Am I still
All
going?
right. So, Toggin, we're
Go ahead.
just gonna say this will take place on your next turn. And scrambles.
Do you want another secret?
No, not yet.
Yes.
Shoot.
Dang it.
Now, last week, I will say that the mate did learn a secret from you and Toggin. I think Jackson as well. I think all 3 of you failed. I think, and Luthien, I think you all failed. It was just a weird thing. When you guys came down, all 4 of you happened to fail. It
Wow.
was weird because it was a pretty
do remember-
low check.
I do remember us being like, weird. Hope that wasn't important. I
Yes.
kept going.
Yeah.
All right, so Jackson, you have to use your action to move up to your speed, and it's gonna have you. So all of a sudden, as you're there, you come in, you're like, "Hey, you guys got this?" Scrambles and his echo give you a thumbs up. Toggin says it's messing with our minds, and you see Toggin change and swap places with it. And so this creature is above by the other bed while Toggin is in between Scrambles. And you need to go and attack it. So you move up and you will attack Toggin.
Okay.
Just one.
I'm
Just
thinking-
one attack, not in the multiple attack. Just one.
So I'm not using the Ray of Frost then. I'll use the strike.
No, it's a melee weapon attack.
Do you,
I get to
if you
choose
were
which one?
casting spells, do you have a weapon in your hand?
Yes, because he does it with one hand.
Gotcha.
So what weapon would can I choose any one I want? Oh, you're gonna. Was that?
You would always use your magic, damn it.
I know, but that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm asking. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Get damage. Damage. I'm just gonna roll damage. Low number. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, well, you're still targeting.
And then
But
as
not
the blade
technically-
sinks in
me.
and you pull it out, you blink and you realize it's Toggin and the creature is down below, and you're like confused, not sure what the hell's going on.
It's
So you
13
had
damage.
to use its action. So you still have the rest of your movement.
Okay.
And if you want to go into a rage, you can use your bonus action if you want.
No, I'll just step forward. Step down directly. I didn't mean to go to the right. Big difficulties. Some things. Okay,
Okay.
right there. So I'm there, and then that's all I can do. I'm at the ready for the next turn.
All right. All right, let me roll my percentile. 18. Wow, wow. All right, so Toggin, you, as it runs, Jackson runs up and slices at you. You're just overcome with this rage and this anger, and you have to attack him back with your sickle.
Holy shit.
But the rest of those things are no longer happening. So you're not at disadvantage. You're not. All those other things are gone.
Thankfully, I missed.
So you still have your bonus action and your movement if you want to use either of those.
I don't think I have much I can do with those. Let me check. You know what? Fuck it. No, wait. That's not the one that I thought it was. That's the other one. Is an action. Yeah, no.
Okay. And by the way, so I didn't have. Waiting for Fantasy Grounds. Science Kid to finish. So I may not be using the map that Josh taught me, but he did show me how to drop tokens and symbols and stuff into my hotbars. So that's why I was able to pull up that lightning bolt so fast.
Oh, that's cool.
Change its color, bring it down to where it fit, and stuff like that. So all I have to do is click. So, yeah.
Makes
I
him
use
a
my
much
echo
better
in that
DM.
too.
Yeah, the echo is
Yeah.
being able
Constantly.
to change it and change the color, flip it side, make it a little bit different. That's all because of Josh. So, all right, Scrambles, you're up.
Okay, do you want me to make a check?
Oh,
It's the beginning
yeah,
of my
you
turn.
did.
That's
You
not
already-
30 feet.
thought you failed, but I'll roll again. I don't remember.
I still remember if that was the previous turn or not. I've had 2 turns of this and I've only made 1 check. So I'm just trying to keep myself honest. Also, I like the idea of sharing secrets. It's the only reason I haven't full blown witches hardcore on this thing.
All right, so this one you failed. This
Well-
is totally something different. This is when a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of it and is able to see him.
The-
They have to make this
The
check.
deception check.
checks
was
with your
the
mind.
thing.
Right, so this part of it is fine. On its turn, it will try to screw with your mind and secrets.
Oh, hey, man, you could tell it the hamster secret again. It doesn't know that you've told it that.
That's right. It's forgotten.
Okay. Well then, if I pass and I'm good to go, I'm just gonna make a regular roll attack against it. Hope I can hit it this time.
You can do it.
Nope.
You can't do it.
Not at all.
A 4.
I would
Wow, you
normally
rolled
just be
nothing
doing
but
stuff
4s
to.
and 5s. I think you rolled a 3
Yeah.
too. A 4, a 3,
Yeah.
and a 5. That's crazy.
14's gonna hit.
There we go. Finally.
There we go.
Scrambles
Best
probably
roll of
wants
the
to
night.
kill him.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Scrambles probably wants to kill it, but I don't. So I'm fine with missing a bunch because I think this is fun. And yep. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna bonus action. Moving.
All right. Alright, so it did not recharge. Boo. So your spell slots are safe. So it is
For
going to
now.
turn and.
But it doesn't know that it's already eaten.
Yeah, you
one.
just hit it, so it is going to try to get you again. This is a. Oh, yeah, so this is a check. So I need a deception check.
From question
From Scrambles, sorry.
Yeah.
Because you just hit it.
Nice.
Man, I hope I fail. Where's my low?
At least it's a flat roll.
Oh, I rolled 14.
14, so
14's
it's.
pretty good. I hope it's
DC
better
is
than that.
14. I'll let you guys see it.
No, it's okay. I believe you.
Did you let us see it after the fact?
17, there you go. Just like he succeeded, so it pulls another secret from you.
Yikes.
Hit us with it, Mika.
So this is the second secret. So I'm gonna say Scrambles is feeling it a little more. He's gonna give you something more juicy. I'm gonna send it to the DM. He
To
can do
approve?
it. Oh, it's approvable. Is that too juicy? Should I give you something between that and something else, or is that good?
That good. It's good.
I think it's good. I don't know. Do you think he'll live to another turn or no?
He will definitely live for another turn, yes.
Okay.
So you want to hold on to this one?
Yeah, I'll hold on to that one. I'll let
Okay.
you hold on
He
to
only
that, and
exceeded it by
then
3, so I think you would have it this little buried. So it would take him a little while to. It's only been 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
so Scrambles hasn't said it out loud, but he's really happy that he has like a new little family group that he's been like
Aww.
touring around with and stuff. Because Scrambley's family life was straight trash before this, and so he hasn't ever out loud said it. He would never say it out loud because he's not like that. But he's really, really glad that he has everybody in this little group that he's with.
All right, and
Man,
that
I think
timer
it's some.
means the troll hair goes away.
And we need to see the big picture, though. Put it on the screen so you can see it.
What? It's on. It's been on the stream, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing it the whole time. Trust me, it's
been on
not great. You're not missing anything.
It's looks blue in my camera, but it's actually purple. Troll hair. So you can also do it as a beard.
Oh, nice.
Like a hardcore Amish person.
Yeah, who's hip because he's dyed his beard blue. All
Well,
right.
hey guys, if you missed it, if you want to check the troll hair out again, go to
There you go.
YouTube and check out the VOD.
It'll be up.
Obviously.
And like I said, you can redeem it for yourself. It's a random roll of 20, including a couple that say like the. So 18 is roll twice, and I pick 19 is roll twice, and you pick. 20 is you double the amount of time that you have to do it for. So you can just buy it and I have to roll, or you can pay extra and pick from this list of 20 different things. So
Cool.
anyway, so this thing turns and says, as Scrambles hits it again, stumbles back. All of the scrambled eggs are going to leave you just like the rest of your pathetic family.
Really
And
sad.
it's going to stare at. I'm gonna say. Let me give it. Scrambles again, and you have to make save as its eyes glows a little bit. And your neck and face start breaking out, and your hair starts falling out all around your neck and up around the back. Some of your mane starts falling off as you
That's
take
not good.
Oh,
13 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
That can't be good. Does that mean it's permanent?
okay. Well, before it's Jackson's turn, this thing gets to save. No! It remembers shit. It sucks.
And the hamster. We'll get back to that. Alright, Jackson.
No, I think it's even worse this way. I think it's worse because it got to bring the hamster back twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Targeting. Can I move around Scrambles?
You want to go back around behind him? Or the
Yeah.
echo? You can go through the echo completely.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can.
that's fine.
Okay.
can-
Then I'll just step up right there.
Go down and around just fine.
Okay.
But you're no
So not
longer
flanking,
flanking.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because it has to be a direct vision in order to be flanking. Like the one back from that would not be flanking, even though it's behind him.
Yeah, if Toggin was next to it, you would be flanking, but he's not.
Okay, got it.
Correct.
Cool. All right. Magical damn it. Well, maybe. That was close. And keep fingers crossed. Here we go. Why is it saying 1d12? Oh, it is. Okay, then I can take a second strike. Which I will do. That really sucked. Okay. And I guess that I have done my turn.
Alright, so the first strike hits it, and then it sort of turns its head toward you, and you're taken aback by its creepy eye.
If it could stop rolling well on percentile, that'd be great.
Alright, so Toggin, you have to make a roll.
I want to make a roll, guys.
Make sure this is the right one. Yes. The insanity. It's only called insanity gaze, so I'm sure.
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
only called insanity gaze. That's fine.
You succeed. Alright, so you feel like walking up and smacking Scrambles, but you fight down the urge.
And he's like, oh wait, I kind of want to do that all the time.
craftier minds prevail.
So it's your turn.
It
Oh,
does
no,
not
it's
say
not.
that it's my turn.
What the hell? I'm. All right. So on your turn, you saved. You don't have to do it. I guess I saw Toggin is next. I'm so confused. Nothing's screwing with my mind now.
Well, the round just started, so I don't know. I guess it rolled well.
All right. So it did not recharge. It's mind rot, sadly. It's going to turn its rotting gaze against Jackson.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
So you're. It's a splitting headache in your. And when your horns cracks and your face and ears and forehead just start turning dark black
It's lovely.
as you take 18 points of necrotic damage.
Ouch.
And it is going to try to pick your brain. Give me a deception check, please.
Deception.
The lower you roll, the juicier secret you get to share.
No, I don't share nothing.
I'm not sure you get a choice, bud. I don't think you get a choice.
Ooh, 3 is not good.
All right, so yes. Would you like me to come up with one, or do you have a secret?
Oh, I don't have many secrets, but you have one that people who listen to.
All right, so
Well,
it
it's about
turns.
your character, so.
It's just okay.
It turns to you and says, "They all know that Scrambles is a better warrior than you'll ever be."
Oof.
All right, Toggin, you made your save, so you don't feel like attacking, or you're able to control your urge to attack Scrambles.
This thing keeps looking at us with its creepy little fucking eyes. Or eye?
I.
I think it has eye. It's probably not gonna do anything, but I think, I would want to try. Toggin is going to try to, like, cast light. Like, does it have a nose? I'm not looking at the picture.
No,
Like
there's no
where
nose.
somewhere on its face that would like obstruct its vision. If there is such a place.
All right, I'm just checking something real quick. I have 3 pages of spells that include the word light in it. I should have been more specific. There we
It
go.
has to make a dex save if I try to do this. If that is what you were looking for.
All right, so It does not have. Okay, so I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit of a minor. You're going to have a little bit of a challenge just because the spell is specifically made to work with an object. So like you couldn't touch Jackson's horns, well, you shouldn't be able to touch Scramble's horns, things like that. It has to be an object. So since you're trying to catch it on a creature, it has to make a dex save and throw to avoid the spell. All right, it is not under your negativity anymore.
Oh,
That
So
also
let's
wouldn't have
go ahead.
affected its reflexes.
I
I have
I
to
couldn't remember
save
what it did
coded
exactly.
if you need it.
Yeah, go ahead and throw it on him. Thank you. It still fails. All right. So you are able to boop it on its snout as it tries to snap at your finger. And this light is right up in its face.
Oh, that's not supposed to be on me. Let me delete that. Oh, because I have it coded as self because I cast light on myself all the fucking time I see it.
Alright, so, well, I don't have lighting on right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to apply it.
Too late.
This is terrible. Okay, alright, so you touched it. What else are you doing?
I moved up, I touched it, and Toggen's testing the theory that maybe if it can't see us, it can't do stuff to us.
Okay.
That's all. That's it.
Alright, so Scrambles has to make a save.
What kind of save?
Open. There it is.
To see if you hit your friends.
Okay.
You succeeded. Very close. You had to get a 13 and you got a 13. So you really want to hit. It's like, why are you lighting this thing up? It's really annoying to look at it now. It's hard to attack it because it's this bright light shining in every time you try to look at it.
Well,
But you
hang
don't hit
there.
Toggin. You control yourself.
At least Micah doesn't want to kill it that fast anyway.
Yeah, I don't. Scrambles would definitely make 2 attacks every turn, no matter what. So,
You didn't last turn.
Yep, so you saved.
well, I mean, if I missed, yeah. All right, attacking.
So you see Jackson has also been infected by this thing, affected by whatever this thing does.
Damage.
It's a hit.
Damage.
All right, now we're back.
And then a second one. Another hit. And damage. Oh my goodness. Just back to back.
All right, that is enough.
Whew.
Yeah, this thing would when you failed, it would take away 1d4 random spell slots. So for that
I do
one
have a
attack
spell
it
slot.
had.
Hey guys,
Yes,
we
you
could
do.
try to save the thing and use it as like a torture method, and then dig around in people's minds, interrogate them.
That's what you got
Well, I
creepy
think
for.
that the girl one can do it too, so I think we can just use her to dig around in people's minds. And
Creepy
whatnot.
has done it before too. He's
Yeah.
Yeah, but Creepy just
doesn't do
wants
it
to
anymore-
kill
anymore.
people.
Ruby just wants people to fall in the hole.
it's
Well,
very
dang
funny.
guys, I kind of just spent like the last how long have we been? Like the last hour coming up with neat secrets about my character, and he didn't even
Yeah.
get this roll.
I got a good one, and then I'll never use it. It's actually one that I've had for months out of the game.
Right.
It was something that I've been keeping a secret for quite a long time. I was like, ooh, juicy. One day this will come up.
All right, so this thing
Almost.
is dropped. It's still glowing. What would you like to do?
Uh, dropping light, I guess.
All right.
I'm gonna grab it by the ankle, the dead thing by its ankle.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag it over to Evergata. I'm gonna say, hey, we just killed this thing. Is there any part of it that
You
you
want any
want?
of it?
Normally, I would just cut a chunk of this thing out and guess. But
You're here.
you're here, so do you want any of this? Like
Oh, you're
it
moving.
has cool mind control stuff. Yeah, drag
So
it,
you're going
the
up
dead thing, by its ankle over to her.
to Adabra. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
so funny. Like a cat dragging, like giving a mouse to its owner.
Hey, you gotta let the ladies know you care about them. And this is how you do it with witch ladies. You bring them creepy dead shit.
True though, actually. Getting cool potion ingredients sounds pretty neat.
I have a couple chick friends in real life who would be pumped if I brought them like dead animal skulls. Not like fresh ones, but like from the woods and shit. They would love
Yeah.
that. So,
Hey, bones are neat.
bones, horns, that kind of crap.
All right. So she clears off a section of the table, and her and Vili put it up there. And she says, "This is." She sort of studies it for a moment. She says, "Was this mind blight what was bothering Creepy?"
Yeah, pretty sure this was the thing. Was trying to kill Creepy's baby. Creepy has a baby, by the way. It's also very disgusting.
Well, it is not bothering Sleepy no more.
Well, thank you. She sort of put her hand on your um, arm, scrambles. She says, "Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it. The At some point we should. Most of the construction is done on the lower levels. You may want to hire some staff. We've had a couple people ask to be cooks from the city, from the town already. Have volunteered to be cooks. I'm sure we can find a couple people who would want to be cleaning service.
Cool.
I don't know if you want to hire on any of the guards for when you guys aren't here, but those, if you're going to be running an adventurers guild, this is the type of things you should be thinking about.
Heck yeah. I'll hold interviews tomorrow. Or actually, is it a new day today or no? I don't remember. Did we
It
just get here or
is.
did we rest?
1 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put an ad out in town
you guys
tonight and
just
I'll hold
got here.
interviews tomorrow.
You guys had just gotten here, and Vili had come in. You saw her walking out of the garden and carrying stuff, and she saw you.
That's right.
Asked to let you know that Adopera wanted to see you when you got a chance.
That's right. Yeah, I'll make an ad tonight, and I'll tack it in the town square on the bulletin board, and I'll talk to Harbinger about it and see what he thinks, and we'll hold some interviews tomorrow. And you don't have to interview anybody. I know you don't really like people, but if you kind of just want to sit in the background, you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you hate certain people or if you want to take notes, and however you want to do it. Or you don't have to be involved at all. Whatever. I can handle it. I just didn't know if you want your input. I'm here for it.
Since you would likely be dealing with these people more than Scrambles would.
Yeah.
Noggin jumps in because he's like, well, Scrambles is kind of floundering.
Yep.
Villas and I are fine down here. I don't need to be involved in that type of day-to-day minutia. Maybe that's one of the things you want to get if you want to get like a butler or
Manager or something.
Someone to run
Yeah, you could just hire somebody else to do all that for you.
Yeah, hire
the
a bar
household.
manager. We do need a butler and a manager for sure, and a cook. We need those things.
Now, do you actually like her, or is this a spell, or are you doing it for your own purposes?
No, I do actually like her.
Jackson was asking you that?
Yes.
Scribbles is like, hey, hey, she's right here. But yes, I do like her. I like her quite a bit. That's why I bring her things. I try to keep her here.
So Jackson
Once
was up there
again.
with you guys then. Boom. There we go.
Once again, like a cat bringing a mouse or a dead bird to their
Or
own.
like a good husband or boyfriend. Brings you things occasionally.
Comes home with flowers,
Yeah,
animal
exactly.
skulls.
She doesn't like flowers unless they're deadly, I bet. But she likes deadly flowers, but I don't know. Just saying.
All right, so she starts, after thanking you for helping out Creepy, she starts working on the corpse, looking it over, inspecting it, taking different measurements and things. What else are you guys doing?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to Creepy, and then I'm gonna go back upstairs. I'll be here for a little bit. Let me know if you need anything. It was good talking to you.
She nods. Glad you're back safe.
This is not Tuggin's house, so he's just following Scrambles.
I'm gonna go talk to Creepy. Check and make sure everything's okay. Use a secret little door that's over here.
You mean we're gonna go talk to Creepy?
That's cool. And once again, Toggy, don't forget, no matter how much you think it's a good idea, probably don't jump in the hole. Creepy's very tricky. I think he'll be chill, but I don't know. He's got a bad sense of humor. So I come out. Anyway, hey, Creepy. We took care of that big sketchy white one. We killed the hell out of it. If that's what you wanted. If not, then maybe he ran away.
Whatever works best for you.
It could be related to Creepy. I just thought about that, and I don't remember. I did not ask. So, like, it could be his dad or something. I don't know.
It's good now.
It's dead now, so.
He didn't say not to kill it, so
That's
Sort
true.
of,
asking you for help, you should have known.
sort of cocks his head a little bit, and you see it's sort of. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. Skills inside. There we are. Ooh, that's a good insight.
Yeah. So you can tell it's communicating mentally with its mate, and she sort of comes up a little bit, and so I'm looking to see what she speaks. NPCs. Interesting. Okay. Languages. Only speaks that. Alright, so. Alright, so what was the. What secret, Toggin, would she have pulled from you earlier? About 15, 20 minutes earlier.
I don't remember how bad I failed that. Um, I could go with the thing that's on his mind that would actually be useful to have out in the open. Or, um, uh, going down into like the underground with like all the rocks and stuff made him think about how when he was a kid, like like how like groups of kids are just going around and doing stuff there shouldn't be. um they went
Yeah.
out rock climbing like on like a dangerous section of the rock, and it was like getting dark, and somebody fell and died, and the whole group
Oh shit.
swore they wouldn't say anything. And so later, like, everybody was like, oh, this person went and rock climbed alone, and oh no, this is why we should use the buddy system. And he's been carrying that guilt his whole life.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
just coming down here to the cavern really made him think about that.
You.
He
I know what
definitely
you
does
did
not
last
want to
summer to
jump into the
somebody.
pit.
All right, and scrambles.
I'm gonna give you a check now, and you can tell me how bad I would have failed. Because I have one 15. How bad would I have failed its check?
You actually would have passed, so
Oh,
it would be very little then.
okay.
A little
Uh,
hindrance. Let me just -2.
I'm also gonna little hindrance myself. Let's all stack it on there real deep. Um, oh, Scrambles. He likes creepy a lot, but he still misses Grimmy. Secretly, he misses Grimmy.
Okay. So creepy is there, and you see the other one move up a little bit. It's still holding the one that's unmoving, and you see the other two in the background, and they're sort of wrestling with each other again. Um, and let me zoom in for. There we go, for the stream. I'm actually going to move away from scrambles so we can get rid of that weird check on him. There we go. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take you out of combat. And he says, after a moment, like I said, you can tell he's communicating with her. She says, he looks over at her and says, she know, looking in heads and memories no more. She we thank you for your help, and don't worry, she not tell of the rock climbing incident that time, and she not tell of how much you miss Grimmy, and she not say anything of how you miss your horns were bigger.
Like a what?
She,
Your
wish
horns
your
were
horns were
bigger.
bigger.
You told Sven to decide your secrets, bud. You've got insecurities about your horns and about your fighting abilities. Congrats.
Hey, we've all been there.
All right, so let's go ahead and take our
And as
10
we
minute
all
break.
know, size does matter. So, sorry, Jackson.
So let's take our
Yeah.
break, and we will be back in 10 minutes, guys.
All right, see you in 10.
Alrighty, we are
Yeah, sorry.
back.
Straw's not big enough for the cup.
Yeah, well, this is the straw I was given. This is the straw I have, so I'm upgrading from this coffee stir to a real straw.
Is that a boba straw?
Mantha's not good enough for you.
It's that size, yes. It's the size of a boba straw. I don't honestly remember where I got it from, but
So I don't know
I've saved it.
anything. I know Jack squat about boba, but Jack in the Box is now serving boba.
Really?
Yeah, I
don't know
saw
if
that
it's-
earlier.
I don't know if it's good or not. I can't speak to it, but they are.
They have iced coffee and milk tea with
Yeah.
tapioca pearls.
Tapioca, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you if it's good or not because I don't like boba anyway. But I don't know.
Tried it
They're
once.
They're like $4, so
I
go try
didn't
one.
buy it. I just tried a sip of someone else who had it. And I don't see what the big thrill is, but okay, that's cool. Alright, so from what you guys can determine, you see that they've turned this little area up here that used to be a storage room into their own living space. You know that there's a secret door that leads out of that little area, and there's a wet armory around the corner beyond the secret door. If you go all the way around, it's also the quickest way to get to the other side. That's not the cavern, but if you go down and around, if you zoom out on the map, down and around past the water, up the steps, past the pit trap, into the room with the sarcophagus, where the jail cells are, that area, just above where the sarcophagi are, is the armory, and that also leads to their room. That's where the secret door is. Anyway, so they've sort of taken this place as their own. Creepy had been living there before, but hadn't really done anything with it. He just, as far as you knew, that's where he slept. But now, like I said, it's got dirt and other stuff in there, and little Nothic-lings running around.
Yeah, now that he's got a partner, he's got a bed frame for his bed, and his mattress isn't just on the floor.
Right. Yep.
True.
Has an actual coffee table instead of TV trays.
Straight up, I didn't have hot pads. Like to take shit in and out of the oven. I would
Yeah.
just grab it and
Use-
yell. I would just go, ah! And just do it.
Get
Just do it fast.
a couple napkins.
Legitimately,
Good enough.
Or a
Joe makes fun of me
towel or
all the
something.
time. Joe thinks it's hilarious. Nope, just burn yourself. If you're tough enough, it doesn't. If you're tough, it doesn't hurt anymore.
Right.
If it does hurt, don't be a little bitch.
If it does hurt, you gotta do it more till your nerves are burned down.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
keep taking nerve damage, and then eventually it won't hurt.
Yeah, eventually we'll be a little sissy.
So you do
And then you'll
see
just
that the gelatinous cube on the bottom, it does seem to be a little bit smaller than you remember it being. It's like a
that's
few
not
inches
good.
lower than it was.
well, was he not getting fed enough?
I think so.
So,
Oh, I bet we can get them to just throw all of the trash from upstairs into the hole. We gotta create a trash chute.
Yeah, you just have to like make sure that like nobody throws anything bad down there, you know, like no poison, no like, you know, you gotta like
It's a
make sure
gelatinous
that
cube. Are they immune to poison? I feel like they are.
Are they?
give me
I don't know. I know nothing
Now we gotta
about
figure it
gelatinous
out.
cubes.
Okay.
I've never tried to poison one.
So give me a either history or nature, and they're different difficulties.
I'm gonna go with
Well-
nature because I probably don't know crap.
Gonna go with nature.
Big old 10.
There we go. Can gelatinous cubes be poisoned?
If you can't, you're not trying hard enough.
Look, man, I'm all for feeding
Interesting.
the gelatinous cube, but like, don't want it to die if you're like planning on. Oh,
Ooh, a bubble.
it's not a cube.
That's
That's
cool.
right. These are floating on the breeze in constant search of their next meal. I have all the stats for it and everything. So
If you squish them
Bruh,
together,
those
do they
are freaky. Like the concept of that. Like you just kind of see some sort of blob
I would
in
for
the
sure
air.
try to
If
pop
you
that
see it
bubble.
at all. Actually, if you see it at all, you can't see gelatinous cubes really. They're hard at least.
What are you
Bro,
talking about?
the picture that he sent, like,
If you push the balls together, they'll merge.
Gross.
that is correct. And if it touches
bruh,
any other gelatinous thing, it merges into it. So who
bro, just
knows?
imagine like walking along like
Yeah.
a nature
History,
path or
friend. It's
something, and
history.
all of a sudden your face is getting burned off because you walked into one of those.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay, so to answer the question, who rolled high enough? Let's see. Toggin would
Toggin.
know.
I rolled a big old 10.
And also, I have been reading a book about poison, so
Nice.
there's that.
Nice.
Oh my
All
god.
right. Well, rules is written. They are not immune to poison.
Just fucking up.
So they
Good to know.
don't. Yeah. But like I said, so the gelatinous bubbles are maybe what happens when you overfeed a gelatinous cube. Who knows? Perhaps we'll find out.
I'm sure we'll find out.
The gelatinous
That's right.
bubbles are all just
Scrambles
baby
is already
gelatinous
like
cubes.
Scribbles has already drawn blueprints to make a trash chute that just goes right down to the hole. So
That's right.
We make a trash chute with a little sign next to it. Absolutely no acid, poison.
different colored trash chutes. One's a blue one, one's a green one. I would say we could just have like Crippy separate the trash, but I don't want to put that on. That seems like a lot of work.
Oh hey man,
So if you're
maybe
wondering,
do it as like a first job thing for his kids or something.
Yeah.
like you know, like how you like tell like your neighbor's kids or whatever to like dog sit for you. We tell Creepy's kids to sort this trash for us.
so Micah, do you know? Does that creature inside the cube remind you of anything?
Maybe?
It looks a bit like a tiny little ood.
It looks kind of Cthulhu-ish. But no, I'm not
Yeah,
getting
for
anything
real.
immediately from
Right.
it. Why? Should I be ringing a bell?
Well, I figured Mantha would recognize it, but
I'm sure I've seen it before, I just cannot think of the name of it.
Mind Flayer. Did we fight one of these?
so all species of the Underdark at one time or another have been test subjects of the dreaded mind flayers.
Oh, yes. I know what you're
Most
talking
experiments with oozes proved unstable and uncontrollable, but the mind flayers were able to create a useful thrall from gelatinous cubes.
about. What's that video game that everybody and their mom is
Baldur's
playing?
Gate 3.
There you go.
So there you go. So gelatinous cube thrall. I have the stats for it and everything as well. So just
To
That's
be
cool.
honest, I did not clock that was a mind flayer because it looks like it's 2 feet tall.
it is. It's a little tiny little thing.
Uh,
Actually, this is a
Mine...
large, so it is a medium creature inside it. Yep.
Bruh.
Anyway,
That head is twice the size of its body.
it's like a one of those little.
It's like somebody took
Pop.
like a Funko Pop
Fumble.
and
Yep.
put it in a gelatinous cube.
Anyway,
A Mind Flayer Funko Pop.
now that we've gone down the
Rabbit hole.
rabbit hole, that because somebody who's it's
Because somebody had to ask if gelatinous cubes can be poisoned.
Purchased the Cubonomicon.
Guys, there
So
is a Mind Player Funko Pop.
the
Fun fact.
Cubonomicon has all things having to do with cubes and oozes and jellies and stuff. So
What about a Rubik's Cube? Is that in there?
it's a
They missed one. If they don't have a passage about the Rubik's Cube, they missed out.
That's right.
It should just be one sentence or like two sentences. Rubik's Cube is a small toy / puzzle. Period.
That's right. Period.
All
right.
It doesn't even have a whole page dedicated to it, just right there.
That's right. A bunch of things like Mirror Cube, Poison Cube, the Invasive Cube.
Okay. What about the movie The Cube?
Very good. It's one of my
Also
favorites
gets
of all
me.
time.
It's such a good movie.
It reminds me I need to rewatch that.
I'll watch it with you because I haven't seen it in a billion years either.
Yeah, it's so good.
I think
All
I
right,
watched it in high school because none of my friends had seen it. And I was like, oh, you guys are missing out.
Very disturbing indeed. There was a cube to it, I believe.
Cube Square.
Yes.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll
this
go
one,
up top and
This one reproduces by attacking the prey with its detachable invasive pseudopods, which digests the victim from the inside out before eventually bursting forth as a new fully grown cube.
That's just lovely.
It's called the invasive cube.
I would think that.
All right. Anyway, so yes, that's what you see as well as you're walking over the bridges again. What else would you guys like to do?
so I'm gonna go upstairs. And
We are going upstairs.
sure, we're going upstairs.
Communism. Hour.
And I'm gonna try to see if I can get somebody to help me make a sign because I don't write real good. Or do I
Speak real
write?
good
How do you
either.
know? I don't know if you can write or read real good. Real goodly.
Intelligence stat,
And you're
probably.
saying the word good in that sentence. That's why.
I know. That's why I said it that way. I know it's well. Superman does good. Everyone else does well. That's how I remember good and well, which is ridiculous, but that's how it is.
All right. So there is if you want to get super,
10.
there is
Pretty
a
much normal.
couple kits that you can be proficient with.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them. There's cartography. There's one a counterfeiter uses, and
Forging kit.
thank you, forging kit, and then a calligraphy kit as well. If you speak more than one language, you typically so you know several languages, so you can read and
I
write.
do.
Yep. So you can read and write.
Boring. Fine.
How well you do is up to you, but because just because you can speak it doesn't necessarily mean you can write it well.
Yeah.
I'm just jumping in for a moment here. We were talking about making a sign, and Sven's like, oh, there's a couple kits. And my mind immediately jumped to, like, you know, like one of those kids, like you get them in, like, the toy section of make your own sign kit.
Yeah. It's got
Like,
a
my
gear
mind
thing. You have to
jumped to
turn a
that.
wheel. You have to mix a bunch of paints up and then turn a wheel and put it through an oven. It makes you a pencil or a crayon. Yeah.
An easy bake oven.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I remembering correctly or am I misremembering? Has Telgen forged documents for us before? Or am I remembering a different campaign?
You are remembering something else.
Okay. Well, I've played in campaigns where we've forged documents before. All right. Did Charlie do that for us then? Was it Charlie who forged
It was
documents for us?
probably the bard.
Yes, and you guys also found some
We found like titles to something or
Different
something or other. And
documents.
yeah, and I made myself the owner of a thing. Anyway,
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't remember what it was, but I had him forge fake documents for us. Well, he's not here now, so boo on
Candlekeep. You
him.
guys found the deed to Candlekeep, and it was.
That's
for-
right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just the Candlekeep. You know, the whole thing.
The
Yes,
whole thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was the deed to Candlekeep.
Yeah. Weird Al the
You
owner
So it
said.
know,
was legit.
I think Sven might have thrown that in the Nashville campaign too, because we found a document that said that my character, I think it was also Candlekeep, just found a deed that said my name, but like not my character's actual name, what their stage name was.
Their stage name.
Yeah, yeah. She goes by a stage name, and you know she goes by both names, but like it's not even
All
her
right.
legal name.
Cool. Yeah. So Scrabbles will go upstairs, and then hey Target, I'm gonna go into town. Do you want to come with?
So you guys haven't seen the Hornfist Smithy yet. So did you want to
Yeah,
go to the
Yeah,
smithy?
you're right.
because that's in town, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go into town, check out
I've
the
been there.
smithy, and talk with the guy after. Because we haven't been back since we killed the dragon, right?
I went back
Yeah,
just to
you
briefly
guys
check
came
things.
back to the manor and
Oh,
slept
okay.
in manor, and then no, I'm sorry.
We
That's
slept
when you
outside the
left.
town.
You left to go kill the dragon. Yes, and
Yeah,
that's
we haven't
when
been back to claim a reward or
it's been
claim
20.
our
It's been 20
comeuppance.
days since you guys left.
Yeah.
I'm out here like Toggin has not been to the manor before. He has not been to the city, so like give him the
Yeah.
tour, give him the
So
tour.
let's go into town.
Well,
Oh
who-
yeah, tour the manor.
Oh yeah, that too.
But first, we're gonna go and go into the city because that's more important.
All right, so let's go ahead and if you haven't seen it already, if you clear your screen and stuff, you can see the picturesque view of Fandelver, at least as it was about a month ago when you guys first got here.
Phandalin,
Phandalin,
you
you
mean?
mean?
Yes, Phandalin.
Phandelver is Lost Mines of Phandelver.
I was like, my map says Phandalin on it, so I kept. It's one of the few things I have in my hotkeys.
Micah's like, I can fact check that right now.
I have the reference manual for all of the different things you can be affected by. I have a map of Phandalin and a map of Tressendor Manor.
Next it comes up. Make sure you save the crit fumble tables.
Oh, I
none
should
of
say
my
that.
things come up.
I got you.
All right, and so there we go. Take a look. I'm going to go ahead and I'm waiting for this image to load. Is it not loading? Interesting. It's not loading. Okay, maybe I don't have it shared. Let me open up this. All right, let me check the grid on the map. I must have it turned all the way down. I do have it turned all the way down. Let's make it a bit smaller. Let's go this. There we go. And then turn it off again. Alright, so throw you guys on the map. Get rid of play mode. Goodbye. Goodbye. Selection mode, grab you all.
Oh, yeah, tickles. Oh, yeah, tickles.
Didn't work. Try it again.
Right.
Selection mode. There we go. Never used fancy grounds before. There we go. All right.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I've seen you use fantasy grounds at least once. So
Who's fantasy grounds?
Where is... There it is. Okay. Alright. Bam. You guys are at the manor.
ooh, we're on the Vandalin man.
So go ahead and move around. Tell me where you guys want to go.
Will you push the map at me? I exited out of it. Or are you trying to pull up, or the Phandalin map, you mean?
I'm talking about the Phandalin map. There you go.
I have the old, oh, there we are. 20 here. So
Oh,
where
I'm sorry. Let me
is,
unlock it. There we go. There you go.
there's a smithy. Hey,
You got the street map, or no?
It
Zooming in
is
really.
the overhead map of the entirety of Vandalin.
Right.
That's the map that we're on.
well, let's go to the smithy first, and then I'll go talk to Harbinger.
Yeah. Where do we put the smithy again?
It is
It's
between the
it's
town
next to
hall
Town
and
Master's
Harbinger's
Hall.
house.
It's the only green pin on the map.
I can't see a green pin. Okay, maybe it's come up with-
As I'm
Very
just
good.
having
Nice.
Toggin
So it's the building is
meandering
not
down.
this building. Or is that the building
That
on
is
your
the
map?
building, yes.
Okay, cool. Got a lot of room on the inside then. Little kiddie park over there. Adults come in and shop for good metals, and the kids play out in the smoke.
You can make him a jungle gym
I know that's what I mean. The padded floor.
with wood chips.
There you go. All the splinters in that are what goose
Oh, yeah.
down. So
I feel like that
soft,
would
but
get
stab
dirty
you.
in the rain. Isn't this a shrine to something? Yeah, this is a shrine to something. I go over to the Shrine of Luck.
Oh,
Hey,
hell,
this is
buddy.
the Luck Shrine.
Should take a look on the way
It
out
is
just
on,
for
okay.
what adventures are there. Pretty funny. That's where we started.
Is it actually lucky?
Well,
I think
we're still
so.
standing.
I'm pretty
We are still
lucky.
standing. That's my answer.
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. I don't know. Is there like a bucket or a well there, or like what's on the shrine? I don't know. I put a piece of gold on the shrine, and I'll take it out of my inventory.
So the shrine has had... Give me a second here. I'm fixing... There we go. Stupid thing. Alright, so this is the crappy... Well, you guys aren't at the smithy yet, so when we get there, I'll share this. Alright, so you go to the shrine, and you see that it's actually been improved quite a bit. Before it was just, if you zoom in, you see it was mostly sort of like an old fireplace, the half
Yes.
circle built up of bricks, and then it's extended forward a little bit, so it was a little bit of an awning. One person could stand under it if it was raining and not quite get as wet, depending as long as the wind wasn't strong from the south. And there's a little statuette of the carving of the symbol Timora, and occasionally things would be there, and the priestess, you've talked to her before. Sister Gorel is the an elf acolyte who lives in the house behind it, and she sort of watches over it. She was gone for most of the time that you guys were in Phandalin, so you guys had seen her once when you first got there, and then she was gone for most of the time that you guys were doing your stuff.
Right.
And he was. Are any of you members of organizations besides the elf
I'd be in the probably in the forging guild or whatever you call it.
I don't think I'm in a secret organization. I am
Okay, I didn't think so.
currently worshiping Rakdos.
Yeah.
So,
That's
I'm
about as
like-
close as it gets. All right.
I have a clan, but that's it.
All right. So Jackson, are you with them, by the way? Because you haven't moved your character. You're still at the.
Oh yeah, I'm
I'll
with you
put
guys.
you at the
I'm
luck
trying to
in the shrine.
see if I can find something that would indicate. But wouldn't I be? I'm asking you, DM. Wouldn't I be in like the guild because of my whole apprenticeship and whatnot with the dwarves? Yes.
You may have your
Yep.
the
I
blacksmith
know.
itself. He was, yes. As the apprentice, you would not need to be, but yes, you are a clan crafter.
Right.
So you do have
So you were asking who would
networking and
be-
stuff, but
Yeah.
you're not actually
I
a
might not be.
member of
I
any
might not. So it have to
particular
be like
guild.
and dues or. Anyway, so that would mean yes, I'm guild related.
Okay.
Guild adjacent.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, so
Thank you.
but you see that this has now been. You see a lot of the masonry has been reworked, and that it's been the awning has been extended out a little bit, so now probably 2 or 3 people could stand underneath it. And
Yeah.
Maybe still only one of us, but
it's still clean, and it's cleaner than it was.
So that's as far as we got. We haven't have we have the irons in or the forge in or anything.
We're talking about
still
the
on the
Shrine of
way.
Luck where you are. You haven't gone
Oh,
to
okay.
the.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about my.
Yep.
Fine. Sorry.
So you leave your coin,
Are we all contributing a gold?
and
sure.
as you set down the gold, says you hear a voice.
Sympathy.
Yes.
The blessings of Timora be with you.
What? Gribbles is looking around. Is there like a little troll or gnome or goblin somewhere he's not seeing?
is it the person speaking from the house?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
from within
Is
the
there a tiny
shrine.
speaker? Is there like a speaker somewhere? Like some Disneyland speaker in a rock bullcrap? Scribbles is searching now.
He's like, oh, this shrine is nice. Now I've got to take it apart and find out how it works.
No, I'm not gonna take it apart or damage it. I take a copper out, and then I put a copper down next to the gold. And I'm listening this time. See if I can hear where it comes from.
Okay, give me an investigation check. The
Sorry.
blessings of Timora be with you.
Tamora.
It's the goddess of luck.
Oh, okay.
That's who the
13.
shrine is to. So you're pretty sure it's coming from this symbol, the carving of the
Hey,
symbol of the
Jackson.
goddess. Of
Now
luck.
would be a good time to cast Detect Magic. Okay.
He probably didn't hear you.
Oh. Hey Jackson, now might be good time to cast Detect Magic.
Yes. Okay.
As you always like to do that. Now is a very good time to do it.
Yeah. Well, since I get turned down, which one's Detect Magic? I'm not seeing it in my list
Actions.
I'm there. Actions. There's
It's
nothing.
under barbarian. Actions.
Awareness. Fine. Yep. Just check it off.
Barbarian. It is magic
Barbarian
awareness. So click the circle.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Alright, so you realize that the symbol of Timora is magic.
Okay.
Does he not learn the School of Magic?
Say again?
Does he learn the School of Magic? So I don't know if it's actually detect magic, but which is
Yeah,
why I
I'm
meant.
limited in my magic. I think because it's hereditary, not learned. Because I'm a blacksmith, right? Wouldn't that be correct, Sven?
Well, no. The normal detect magic spell
Yeah.
tells the caster what school of magic it is. So if it's like transmutation, abjuration, conjuration, like that kind of stuff.
Okay. But I do this for other things too. For doorways and such. This just specific to this particular showing of evidence, particular object.
Yes. Is anybody leaving a coin? Anybody else leaving any kind of offering?
Yes, I've already
Yep.
done mine. Correct.
If Scrambles
All right.
walked up and just put a coin on,
Did you
I'd
mark
put
it
a
off
coin
on
on.
your inventory?
I did. Yes.
All right. So as you set down your, what is it? Silver, copper, gold, platinum.
Gold. Well, no platinum. Carried away.
Okay.
Gold.
So you also hear, the blessings of Timora be with you. And you, with your magic awareness on, you realize this is the magic mouth spell has been cast
Yeah,
on
figured.
the
Big cast on what?
idol, the little symbol of Timora.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, so left a gold at the shrine, and then Scrambles left a copper as well, I think.
So Jackson understands what this is. Does he have like a light bulb look on his face, or does he say what it is out loud or no?
Does
No.
Jackson know what the magic mouth spell is? Or does he just know that it is the magic mouth spell?
Oh, do you say anything? That's what he's. Jack's. Toggin asked you to do check magic, so you
I did.
did your magic awareness. Do you say
And
anything?
you told me that it's
Right, but does Jackson say anything?
no. Well, I mean, I would have told what I had understood or whatever, or heard.
Okay.
Not gonna just walk away silently.
All right, so Jackson did.
He said what it was.
Yes.
No.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I thought he didn't. I thought
Hey,
Toggin was like, "Hey Jackson, can you take a look at this for me?" And Jackson walked up, said, "Huh, neat," and then turned away and walked off.
I know. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm about to put so much money in this thing to see how it works. Cool. It's called. What's the name of the spell called? Something magic mouth or something?
Magic mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Scribbles will ask Jackson to explain that spell to him, but I'm gonna look it up so you don't have to.
You got to read it aloud though.
So Jackson says that you can implement a message within an object in range, and the message that is uttered when the trigger condition is met. So, like if you put a coin on the altar, it would say something. You choose an object that you can see that isn't being worn, carried by another creature. If then speak the message with 25 words or less, it can be delivered as long as it can be delivered over as long as 10 minutes. Wow, we can make it a long message as long as it's 25 words or less to take up to 10 minutes. Finally, determine the circumstances that would trigger it. It's only a second level spell. Oh, we're about to have this all over the mansion, guys. Who can learn this spell? Who can
I
learn
can't. But
second
hey,
level 1
man, we
minute?
could probably hire somebody to make us a
I
doorbell.
believe that it is.
Bard,
That
wizard, and artificer.
really
Yeah,
artificist. There you go.
we'll get somebody to learn it. We'll just start putting them all over the mansion.
Well,
God.
it's either born of my tiefling background, which would be, or it'd be produced by the barbarian part. But it would seem like it would be more of the heredity thing. But
Yeah.
Sven will know the answer.
Anyway, now that I've
Listen.
sidetracked us sufficiently, we'll go
No,
over here.
no, this is fun. We could also just totally hire somebody to do it.
Oh, I love hiring callers. It's my favorite. I used to holler. I had a campaign where I was an evil character once, and I hired callers in town to announce me at the beginning of every dungeon.
For real?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, I more
And-
mean like hire somebody to cast magic now.
oh yeah, no, that for sure. That
You can also buy the scrolls as well.
But we can't use them because we can't learn the spell, right? I thought that
You
was like
can
part
use
of.
them, yes, if you
Oh.
roll well on your Arcana check.
Mm,
You just can't learn them, but you can use them.
okay.
A mage can learn it. All right, coast.
So now we're going to check out the smithy.
Here we go. Why
The
isn't
Spiffy
this
Schmitty.
loaded? For goodness freaking sakes!
And it looks really cool too.
It does look pretty cool.
It should. Have you seen it on his computer?
Oh no, I thought you meant like in your imagination.
Oh yeah. But
I was
he's done it.
I was agreeing with you because Scrambles doesn't know what a smithy is supposed to look like. So as long as there's like an anvil and something that you could put metal in, he's like, yeah, that looks sick. He doesn't know
Exactly.
shit. He doesn't know shit about smithies.
Could actually be really sweet. Anyway, Sven did a really good job. He's thought of some things that I hadn't thought about. This is it's not my forte to build buildings, but we made sure we had the essential stuff, and he did a 3D version of it. Should be able to throw a picture up eventually
Yeah.
All right, so
of that.
hold on a second. I'm trying to find something in particular that is not showing up. Let me check one other place. Images. Wow. Okay, I guess I don't have it. I'm trying to find a. Nope, I don't have it. Symbol of Timora, but I don't have it. Okay. Anyway, so this is the first draft. Minimize this. Move this over. Vandalin. There we go. So this is the first draft with where you come in, you have the main display room, and then the back room is where all the work is done. And then I found a different way of doing it.
Hey, could you turn off the lighting? I can't see. I don't have dark vision.
This is, well, you're not on it, so you should be able to click camera, click the symbol, the token. You guys see
Like
the
what
camera token? I'm looking at it. Well, maybe because it's I'm camera. I didn't want to turn off lighting because it's. Wait, I should be able to do one, not the other. Give me a second here. Too many moving parts.
Sorry, you were just describing the smithy, and I'm looking at a black screen.
This.
Yeah, we're all.
All right, did that work? Can you guys see?
Not seeing anything.
No.
Let me try this because I can see just fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it? Yeah.
On the stream. Give me a second here. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this.
Oh, that worked.
There we go.
Alright, so anyway, so this is the crappy version. Just to show you that it can be done, but and it would normally be pretty cool. I would have added a little bit more stuff, but this is okay. But compared to the final version, let me do this.
Two anvils, huh?
Oh yeah, because you
Yeah.
have working a couple different things.
Dueling
Yeah.
anvils. There's a restaurant in town called Dueling Irons,
Nice.
and their symbol is a big old anvil.
All right.
Imagine like owning a smithy with somebody else and you call it dueling anvils.
That'd be cool.
And then like one of your shticks to like sell things at a higher price so that you're always like competing each other for better
Yeah.
prices and stuff.
You just yell out over the shop.
All right, so this is the
I'm gonna make this hammer faster than you.
Hey, whatever he's doing it for, I'll do it for 2% less.
Hey, look, I've got this nice, cool like pattern on mine, and oh well, mine's enchanted.
so this is the outside. I mean the overhead view.
Ooh.
Check that out. Check that out.
Got hardwood floors?
Here's the
You're not gonna lay down some cement or something.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's nice.
actual
It
map.
is nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So if we zoom in from, if you go to the south as you enter the main front doors, you see
Front
he's
door. There it is.
you go, besides the rug, and then you go down.
Man,
It's
that
hard
rug
to
is gonna get so dirty so fast.
it's hard to tell
Knowing
from the
Jackson.
top, but you can also follow along in the side view for this part of it. At least you see he's got some. This is where his armor, most of the armor is, and then a rack of pole arms and such, some other weapons, blunt weapons and things. Then move across the rug to the north. That's where his fancy whitesmith work is. So if you don't know what a whitesmith is, that's just a person that works in silver and gold, precious metals. So he's got a fancy dragon egg. So that's a gold skull. Some fancy other metallic work, cutlery. There's keys and such on the shelves. Hammers and things that he's made. Then the actual counter itself has a mint on it. It's hard to tell from this angle, but so he can craft anything from coins to medallions, anything that you want the same image on over and over. He's got a circular, spherical chest on the floor behind the counter. Giant glaive, two-handed glaive weapon. The wooden stump is where you sit when you're taking orders and stuff. The cashier. All the way back
Where's the bathroom?
to
It
there
has
is no
a
bathroom in
neoprene
this.
front.
You just pee in this kiln.
Gross.
Oh, that must smell so bad.
So disgusting.
Hey, you've never been a blacksmith, you don't know.
They
I've
have
peed on a lot of fires,
peeing
though.
and it immediately evaporates,
Ventilation,
and you
it's a
just
nip- it's
breathe
a-
in your piss. That sounds horrible, actually.
It makes you
God.
stronger, makes you a better
Ugh.
blacksmith.
Dude,
And
that makes
then-
my smith.
I
Makes you a
don't
brown smith.
Right.
Good ventilation. You have to have good ventilation. So that's
So then
why.
you get your the main anvil on the back, and then a couple work benches.
Just hire a goblin and blame it on him. It smells like shit in here because of the goblin.
That's right.
I'm trying to bring in a mix of patrons here. So
This is nice.
So this is also, and I have done this with Reno. You can take you can take a 3D tour of this, a walking tour. So where your point of view is from the tokens point of view. You're
Yep.
looking around and stuff. Same thing we can do with the Trestendor Manor if you ever want to. At some
Oh
point,
yeah.
I might try to record. Just do a walking tour and try to record it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Oh,
see if
yeah.
I can shave it. But I just can't run this software plus everything else I'm running
Right.
at the same time. But if I try to get a recording, make you guys watch the stream or do something where I can share it on Discord or something as it's playing, so you can see. But the point is, this is the Hornfist Smithy. It's pretty much set up. Again, this is not exact. It's not like, ooh, I have this magical hammer on the bottom left there, or I'm going to try to steal this golden skull.
Yeah.
It's just an
Aesthetic.
basic representation of what's here and what you've got. So,
Yeah, because I'm appealing again to different levels of people. I've got the fine craft aspect of it from my training, so I'm not flaunting it, but I'm making sure that it's known. Plus I'll do all the stuff for the soldiers and shit. I just lose the connection.
no, you're there.
So
Um,
yeah,
We
so
can hear
it's
But the
it's-
majority of your work is horseshoes and plows and knives and
right.
average things for average people.
Right.
But you do have the more
Although
expensive
knife
things
is
for people that need
the
it.
other knives that are really sweet.
Yep.
Say again.
Yeah, I was just saying same thing. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, if you're gonna be running like an adventurers guild out of the manor, you could totally commission Jackson for like all like the silverware and stuff and whatever as like an advertisement.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
All the
hey.
silverware and plates could have his thing stamped on it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just putting it out there, like might as well kill two birds with one stone, you know?
Yes, of course.
We're definitely gonna have a big sign in the manor somewhere that
Definitely.
shows all of the goods and services available. And I gotta make a sign for what's her face too. I forgot I'm supposed to make a sign for her.
I
Abrigada.
thought she had a
You-
sign that had like super limited hours.
I don't remember if she had a sign or if
Yes, she
Pretty
has
sure
a
she
sign.
had a sign.
She has a sign that is also a pictogram as well. So for people who
Okay.
don't read good, can see
don't read real good.
that she's available 1 hour a week.
Yeah.
2 days, I should say.
1 hour a day.
Twice a week. For 2 times a week, she's available for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Hey man. Those are the kind of that's the kind of work schedule I wanna if I make enough to
She's working a
in
lot more
those
than
hours,
that. She's
yeah.
working way more than full-time hours, but she's only available to the public to sell.
Right. Because she has duties to whatever higher ups. I mean,
Well, she
township,
also
right?
just doesn't want to deal with people all the time. And
Exactly.
if
Yes,
her
exactly.
hours were more open than
Right.
that, people
think
would
it's
come to
unusual.
her for healing potions at like 3 in the morning and shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
She's like, I make
Yep.
potions, I'm not the
So-
fucking healer of this town.
So, question is, Scrambles, are you planning on actually doing a guild for adventurers and like run it type of thing as a part of the game, or are we just making
Yeah.
believe it'd be fun?
Yeah, so I was thinking that we have the a running guild and hotel, and that's what I was gonna do after we get done here. I'm gonna go talk to Harbinger, make sure he's okay with me
Right.
opening that up, and then eventually what I'm gonna do is find out when the new town hall, when they elect a manager or whatever,
Yeah.
and find out from Harbinger if he's okay with that, and then start up the guild and get that going, and then that way it gives Ardea cannon fodder for stuff to just throw us random missions and things like that. And people can come to us and ask for help with whatever they might need help with,
Oh, that's fair.
That's cool.
and we can send out messengers to let people know that it's open, and they can come to us for help and offer us money or whatever. People pay people to help them and all that kind of
Okay, so-
stuff.
So is it
What
possible
do you?
that we would be having adventures physically tonight with other people because of it?
Like tonight,
Not
like in the game?
tonight.
No.
Yeah, in the game, like we they come in, they're adventurers, and then we have new people that are playing something with us.
Uh, no. Yeah, I'm just trying to get I mean, at this point, we don't have anybody to even run the manor. So I need to get staff for the manor and everything. I just want to make sure that's okay that we start it up, and then once we start it up, I'll get staff going in the manor to get the hotel portion of it run, and get a manager for the manor, and then we'll announce it as a guild hold once the hotel gets going.
Right.
What are you gonna do if he's not okay with that?
I'm gonna run for city office and take this job. That's not a
You're like,
joke.
hey
One
man,
hundred
if
percent.
you're
That's
not
why.
cool with it.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I was like, what is the next election? Because if he's not cool with that, I'm gonna be like, yo, guys, I killed a
Anyway,
dragon this week. What did you do, though?
yeah, I
How
killed
about
the dragon that was terrorizing our town.
yeah?
What the
Also,
fuck is this other guy gonna do for
yeah.
you? Raise
Also,
taxes? Like,
I'm the owner of Candlekeep. I have a deed. Boom, and then I slapped on my deed to Candlekeep.
he's like, I've got management experience. Okay, look at
Yeah,
this totally legal deed.
don't make me call Dearnan to come over here. Dearnan will come over
Turn
here
in.
and fuck shit up. I have a talking door. What does he have?
Exactly.
Anyway, I don't think he'll say no. If he does say no, he's an idiot. It makes his town way, way, way better. And it would probably increase his salary quite a bit. And the taxes for the town and the town business, all of it gets better, but who knows?
Yes.
All right, so you guys are at the. What happened to your tokens? Oh, I moved them onto the other map. That's why. That's what happened to them. Okay, so there you go. So you're back at the smithy. So you see the sign out front. If you didn't notice it, there's a big metal anvil hanging from the wooden sign out front. It has your name on it. Right now it is locked and closed. The kiln
Hey.
is dark and cold
Like your soul.
because there's no one there to work it.
Right.
All right, well, we should make a sign for you two when we're doing interviews tomorrow. We should see if we can get you a blacksmith apprentice in there.
There you go. That's what I'm looking for.
Or Cree. Doesn't Cree do blacksmith stuff too? Or am I crazy?
Oh yeah, he does. Yes.
He
Yeah,
we could have
can,
Cree.
but he's more of a gopher than anything else. You know, he can, if he's told here, pound this out for a little while. You know, he assists a little bit, but he's not really does not have the desire or the skill to.
Like a master craftsman.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
He doesn't. It doesn't have the. His give a shit's busted. So
There you go.
when it comes to blacksmith,
He's a lizard person, so
Well, plus he's moody and thinks everybody is full of it usually. So just
too busy
that's,
eating
he's,
flies
that's
and
why he's
shit.
so aloof. He's aloof and he knows what he's doing because he can fight and he does magic. But
and you have still yet to make a valid argument that everybody is not full of it. Most of the
I
time.
mean,
well, to a varying degree, yes. You can't be 100% an asshole.
I don't know. Like if you try hard enough, anything's possible. Okay. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay. Philippians 4:13. It's Bible.
Oh, hey, Josh is still hanging around. Yeah. So thanks, Josh. Yeah. Just commenting on the multiple views of the smithy.
Yeah. It's very cool.
All right. So what do you guys say? Where are you headed now?
Where are we headed?
Next
We
door,
talked to
right?
Harbinger. Yeah, go talk to Harbinger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes I'll use the other software for the maps. I'm nowhere near as good as I am with Fancy Grounds, but it doesn't have any of the special effects. So I still have to go into, like, when you guys saw the campground with the moving waters and the lighting effects, and all that's through Fancy Grounds. So
It's cool.
Man,
it's
I have been playing on Fantasy Grounds for years now, right? And every once in a while, I just cannot hear it as anything other than fancy grounds. Like, yeah, those grounds are so fancy,
They're
guys.
quite fancy.
And I'm like,
fancy.
you know what? Actually, yeah, some of the maps Sven makes are super fancy, but like,
Right. Now tomorrow, hopefully, if Mr. Watmar is not around, you'll take a look at the stream, because tomorrow is the best map I've ever made in Fancy Grounds. It's that one with the 60-foot drop and the sarcophagus in the bottom. It's a 3-level, and the entire thing is made of crystal. The whole map is made of crystal. That's all 100%.
isn't tomorrow a monthly camp or
Well,
Nick's campaign?
Yes, but the ones that
Not
run,
tomorrow.
the one that runs on Thursdays. So it'll be a week
Wouldn't
from
that be
tomorrow.
some building a dungeon?
It's an
Oh, yeah.
alternate dimension made of
In
crystal
like this crystal dimension.
that
We're
I
gonna
made
go
entirely
find a
out of
mummy
Fantasy
lord.
Grounds maps, and so everything is crystal, and then there's all these different effects. I had the spewing water was spewing out this noxious fumes that was all animated. But I had this 3-layer room that you come in, and there's a walkway around the outside, and it drops 40 feet to a second layer, and then there's a third layer that goes down 60 more feet below that to a sarcophagus in the shape of it's like a pit that's in the shape of a giant gem.
Yeah.
And I used the lighting techniques that Josh Watmosh showed us. And I even couldn't get it just right, so I even asked him on one of his streams, and he showed me how to do it. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it's where it looks, so as your characters are standing there, it gets progressively darker the deeper it goes down into the pit. So it's not 3D, but it looks 3D. So
Right.
my favorite map I've ever made in Fantasy Grounds. And the whole, like I said, the whole thing is cool, but this one room is the coup de grace, the piece de resistance, the beautifulness. It's great, in my opinion. I don't know what Mantha thinks as a player, but I love it.
It's neat. It gets like darker as it goes down.
It's neat.
It's
It's neat.
it's kind of nice that the monsters that came with that map have to squeeze to go down the walkway, so it's easier for us to hit them. I liked that bit. And my giant elk that I summoned just kind of jumped down into the pit. It didn't have to go down those tight walkways because I'm pretty sure it couldn't. I will note, Micah, all of the animals that I get from my bag of tricks are still named honey animals, but
Yeah.
so there's
Honey Elk Sven, Honey Badger
honey
Sven,
oak Sven.
Honey Weasel Sven.
Nice.
We got. I think I have like 4 charges. No. I have 3 charges on my bag of tricks, and 2 of them were weasels.
Yeah.
That's
Throw out 2 weasels.
pretty badass.
I threw out 2 weasels and then a giant elk. So
All right. So, oops. Didn't mean to mess with the camera there. It's not down to 5% on my phone, which I'm using for my camera. So, that reminds me, I do need to email Mr. Ratmall that map. I just have to figure out how to export it, and so I can send it to him, show it to him. Anyway, so you guys are heading to
Harbingers.
Harbin Wester's
Harbin-
house, home. Oh, did I not? Okay. Let me share this
Did you
too.
put that stuff?
Oh, I did. It's just minimized. Click. There we go. All right. So you guys knock on the door.
Yep.
I was trying to pull up my table.
What's up, Harvey?
I'll
So
punch
who's
you if
this
you
guy,
get
by the way? Did you guys tell Toggin anything about him as we're walking up to his front door?
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah,
About who he is, what he is, like
I
anything
definitely.
about that?
that's
Yes,
Harbin. He's the
I'm
town
the
manager for
historian.
now.
I'm the historian.
He's the what for now?
He's the town master.
Town Master. I heard Tough Master, and I'm like, I do not think that's a title. I think he definitely said something else.
He's the daddy master.
And so you see there's a job board outside his house. And you, is this where you were going to put the notes that you had put up? Or were you waiting to talk to Harbin first?
I was waiting to talk to him first.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and you hear, "If you're a dragon, know that I'm far too thin and bony to make a good meal."
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, they don't know if we've killed the
They
dragon
for sure
yet,
don't
do
know.
they?
Hey, Harbin, it's me, Scrambles the Death Dealer. I have way more
Slayer of
titles.
dragons.
I have way more titles, but I'm not gonna go into it right now.
So, and you see a little peephole slide open, and an eye in it. It shuts, and you hear several locks being slid, chained.
Toggin leans over to Scrambles and he says, I don't think any of those would have stopped the dragon.
And he opens the door, and you see in front of you this middle-aged man. He's got a little bit of a gut. Right now, he seems he's in sort of like silk pants that have seen better days,
Come on now.
and a silk shirt.
Is he
And
human?
he says, "Oh, yes."
Yeah.
Oh, it's Scrambles, and Mr. Jackson. Welcome back. Wow. Well, you and see you found a new large friend. I'm Harbin
Yes, indeed.
Wester. Welcome to Phandalin. Who might you be?
I am Toggin River Chaser Cathoclan.
Oh, or would you happen to be a Goliath? Are you from Icewind Dale?
Am I from Icewind Dale? I think the answer is yes. Um, I'm pretty sure that's where my clan is. Is that right, Sven?
You're from wherever you feel like you're from.
I definitely
I'm
have a
taking your
clan, and
notes.
they definitely exist somewhere in. I can't just say that I'm from a place because I'm pretty sure like there's an actual place where my clan is.
Well, you probably just said it already. Sven should have it in his notes.
Home is where the heart is.
Home's where the clan is.
Yeah, I don't. I know it's from the north. You are from that region. Whether or not you're actually within the 10 cities of Icewind Dale, I don't know. But probably not within the
not.
cities, but within that area, probably you probably trade with them.
Yeah. I am from that area.
Oh, well. Welcome. This must be quite the change in climate for you. But don't worry, it'll be soon be winter, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. What can I do for you today? Most of the jobs that we have been pretty much taken care of.
Well, Harbinger, I'm here to propose a new thought and revenue for the city.
Also to get paid because you killed the dragon.
Yeah, I'll get to that.
Just saying, so you don't forget.
Oh no, I made a statue of the dragon head, but I mounted in my home. I didn't forget.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can't say that you didn't kill the dragon because you literally took its head.
yeah. Hey, you know what? That's a great thought. Let me start with that. Thanks for bringing that up, Dragon. So, just to start with, we killed the white dragon. He's dead now. It was us. We did that. You don't have to
Well,
keep 700
that's
locks on the door anymore.
uh, that's interesting.
Bro, I
Come
swear,
to
if
think of
somebody
it, it
else
has been
already.
some time since there have been really any reported sightings. Uh, did you happen to, not that I would question your
Oh,
words, of
I see
course,
where this is
but
going.
do you
And
have
yes,
any kind of proof?
yep, I have his whole head. I chopped his head off, and I have it mounted and stuffed, and I'm putting it in the manor. The manor's been remodeled. I don't know if you've taken a look up the hill lately. The manor looks like a whole different place now.
Well,
Well,
he would have been
why,
getting
yes, of
business
course. The, uh, the
in
payments
the town.
that you've been made have helped improve several of the town buildings. I don't know if you've seen
That's
the
what I'm.
changes that have been made, but it's no small thanks to you and the efforts and the payments that you've been making on the manor.
Exactly. An increased business.
Hey, we're doing what we can. Sometimes a little goes a long way.
That's what she
And
always said.
yeah, we killed the dragon for sure. And I do have his head up in up at the manor. I wanted to talk to you about the manor. It's been going through some great remodels, and I'm turning it into a hotel area. I'm sure you could see that, but I was wondering. I was thinking we should make it into a guild hall. Bring more business to town. Bring more heroes to town. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
That would be fine. The I would suggest you speak to. Hold on a second.
I don't know.
Toblin Stonehill, and make sure that he's aware, so you guys would know that the Toblin is the owner of the Stonehill Inn, where you guys have stayed before.
Okay.
So you would be in direct.
Be
Oh, I
If
forget he's
somebody
got an
came
inn.
in, then they would.
Yeah. Direct competition.
no, but
Just
Makes
buy him
sense.
out.
but our stuff would be very different in terms of, and he would be benefiting significantly from. If you have adventures or whatever, they're going to be using town stuff, and I don't want to stay up there. So we'll be drumming business up too. It's you have to look at the bigger picture. Make sense?
Yeah.
Or
I
just
mean,
like,
that does make sense. Yes. I agree.
So in other words, we can don't have to worry about the competition too much because of that fact or that.
It'll bring a ton of business to the entirety of the town, is what you mean, right?
Yes.
Yeah. There'll be so much business it won't matter.
and I mean, I don't know. This is just Mantha. I don't know if it's actually good business, but maybe you just like share some of the revenue from people staying at the manor, just so that he
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
get
yeah.
mad and
Since
try to
yes.
sabotage you or something.
Oh, if that happens, I just kill him. I've seen the guy. It's not scary.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, that's probably included in the whatever taxes, whatever would be on the yearly taxes for the town, whatever it would be.
Well, yeah.
Whether
I mean, just more business is more business. He gets more people to come into his bar. All that kind of stuff happens.
but Hagen was just saying about a percentage or whatever fee. It's going to be taken care of by the town stuff. I would think.
Okay.
I would think.
I'm not going to pay this guy. Look, this isn't communist China, okay? I have a manner. I'm keeping my own process and my own proceeds. But if he wants to keep it open, great. If he wants to come manage mine, that would be even better. He should just shut his
Honestly,
down and
just
come
buy him
manage
out.
mine.
Or do both.
Yeah, or do both. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to pay this
Something.
guy to stay open. He's not the mafia. I'm not scared of him.
All right, so getting back to what's actually being said in front of Harbin, he simply said, at some point you should talk to Dublin Stonehill.
Oh, yeah, I definitely will. I'll let him know there's going to be a hot new win in town. See if he can give me any pointers, because he's been doing this a lot longer than I have.
Right.
So are you converting it into an inn? I thought you said it was a guild.
We're going to have a guild hall, but, like, people who are in, like, the guild and adventurers can stay there.
That's just basically what he's asking. We're doing exactly that.
Well, I'm sure that will be quite exciting.
Yeah. And then, of course, we can have a portion of the proceeds can go to the town. Once the manor's paid off, we'll do a benefit for the town, and of course, everything else in town will be able to grow as well. People are going to need more things from the miners' exchange and Barthen's provisions and more farming and all that kind of stuff. Maybe even get enough money to redo some of the roads, maybe build a wall or a gate if we need to. Who knows? Lots of money coming in and out. And even if it isn't lots of money, more heroes, more people to help protect the town from stuff like that in the future, even though there won't be any more dragons. Because we're hardcore and we killed it. Also, I forgot, was there a reward for killing the dragon?
I think there was.
Scramble says that. Oh, that's perfect. Nat 20.
So no, there was never a
Grambles knows everything.
Dang it, I have inspiration. Okay, so there's no reward is what
there
you're
was
saying?
never a reward for the dragon. You were told that you can keep anything that the dragon has.
I know.
Yeah.
But the town itself just isn't prosperous enough to really pay beyond what they paid for
They will be soon.
the other quests leading up to it. But the
Yeah.
the final one didn't really have anything because they can't really afford it.
Pay for it. Yeah. Hey,
So as you're
Sit-
watching this, you can tell that he's Scrambles. You're the only one who can tell. The other two don't really know, but you
I'm
can
just
tell that he's
lost.
sort of like one. He's intimidated by you guys, so he doesn't want to make you angry or do anything
oh, he was just talking
that
about
would
killing
get
people.
angry.
Yeah, you just talked about killing a dude in front of him.
But he's also
Sorry.
just he doesn't think any of this is going to happen. He
Damn.
clears. He's just sort of nodding and agreeing with whatever you want to say. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Go for it. That's great. You know, when you're talking about all this new prosperity in the sound and stuff, he's like, sure, awesome, great. That would be awesome. You do that.
Cool. Hey,
He doesn't really think it's ever going to happen.
Damn.
Also, second thought, I just have it completely out of the blue, nothing to do with anything. You're the what is he? The town manager? Was that what
The
that what your title is?
town master, yes.
You're the town master. Is that like an elected position, or did you inherit that from your father?
They were.
how did-
He has
Nobody
been.
wanted it.
I'm trying to say. Remember the exact word that it's used. It's duly appointed town master.
Duly appointed.
So
So that means like two people, like a panel of people put him in that position.
no, when he came from Neverwinter, the leaders within Neverwinter appointed him as the town master to help come here and set it up. So he came here. He helped rebuild the town, helped set everything up, helped bring in things like the lion shield coster, which is
Gotcha.
one of his big things. The Miners Exchange, Stonehill Inn, Barthen's Provisions.
Oh, hey,
Set
man,
those up, bring them in, and get them to agree just to build their buildings here to try to build commerce. He's the one who's been doing all that, trying to get things going. Then they started having these problems with these monsters because of the dragon. So that's sort of been beyond his. He's a merchant basically.
Okay.
So
So how
now-
long do you want to
Okay.
be here, Harbinger? Like, how long do you want to work for the city? Is this like your forever gig, or how do you feel about it? And I'm gonna use my insight to see if he's lying or not, and I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll.
Well, I've have come to take Phandalin as my home. I have no desire to leave anytime soon. I suppose if things get up and running fast enough, I'm sure there's always a small chance that my services won't be needed anymore, and I might move on to somewhere else and start another town. But Phandalin is still pretty small and still, as far as towns go, so I think I'll be here for probably till I retire. I'm not exactly a young man anymore.
Hey, I appreciate that. Well, I think I see management in your future. The scrambled eggs, we have a platform system with like vests and a whole numbering thing going on, but I'm not gonna bore you with that now. Since I got the okay to start the guild hall, I'm gonna get started on that. I'm gonna post something in the middle of town square, and then I'll stop by the Stonehill Inn on my way back home.
So the place
And-
that you would post these type of things is there. Just that's if you zoom in, is a little square thing right there.
I see it.
That's the job board. So that's where you would post those type of things. Yeah. So that's where you would post those type of things. That's where everybody goes to look.
Yeah.
Everybody see it's not that far from the middle of town anyway. But you just get the feeling that these are he's
Skeptical.
building a town takes time, and so this is typically he's probably done this maybe one other time before, helped build a town that either failed or didn't. But regardless, he doesn't see this happening overnight or anytime soon. So you're talking about a guild hall, which is something that would usually be much later on, after you're talking double to maybe quadruple the size of Phandalin, would have a guild hall. So it's like setting up a cathedral in Phandalin. There's just not the people to support it.
Yeah.
There's nothing. So he's, in his mind, you're jumping the gun quite a bit, and doesn't see that you're going to be able to make enough.
I
to
think
support
maybe
it.
I'm not using the right terminology, but I
So-
don't know if there's like a hero's outpost
Right.
or just a hotel for down dudes who are willing to kill things for money.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
that's what I'm thinking of. I don't think of like a gigantic mega master guild hall thing, but
Right.
there's nothing
But he's
between
also
here
not familiar
where
with,
we're going.
He's not as familiar with adventurers.
Yeah. I also
being
just
thrown
killed a
into the
dragon,
mix, so
teleported to hell, teleported to Waterdeep, solved
Yeah.
the mystery of the Mad Mage's dungeon. Like, we're
Solved
pretty.
it.
We solved it as far as Scrambled is concerned.
My days, right?
Defeater of the dungeon. I'm putting
Right.
that in my titles. It's going in. But yeah, we've done some pretty badass stuff. So
So that's his thing. So there's no animosity. There's no.
yeah, I get it. He just doesn't believe.
Problems,
He
he
doesn't.
just-
He doesn't.
He's
He doesn't
just kind
have-
of like nodding along to a kid that's going like,
I should have
Right.
gone through all of my titles. That was the problem here. I
Exactly.
spared
Yeah.
time,
Yep.
but I didn't go through all of my titles.
Right.
He's like, let me take it back a minute. Let me introduce myself again. I'm Scrambles the Death Dealer, aka the Heartbreak Kid, aka the Butcher of Rakdos, aka the Dragon Slayer, aka
He's
just keeps
All
aka
going.
right.
the Tamer of Manacores, aka the Master of the Mad
Have you been
Mage
writing
Dungeon.
them all
Yep,
down?
I have
Like,
a list of them.
this is great.
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap it up here. So, is there anything in particular that you guys wanted to do? I mean, I got the manor done. I've got the smithy done. Were there anything else that you guys were looking to do? We're going to be fast forwarding anywhere from a couple days, could be a couple weeks, could even be a month or two while you guys are in Vandalin. So is there things that you wanted to do during that time?
Long term.
I have something. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we need. I want to hire people
Okay.
like she was recommending.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see
We
if I can
gotta
get equipment.
gotta make a snake pit, obviously.
Yeah. Snake pit for sure. I also want to see if those kids are still feeding the Manicore. Like if he's coming back, if they've seen him,
Okay.
or if they were
Most
still
of
feeding him or not. Because I don't know. I
Okay.
paid them
Also
to bring
hire
a goat.
them.
I don't remember if I ever told them to stop. So I might owe some kids like a bunch of money. By a
them.
bunch of money, I mean like 5 gold. I think I was paying him like a silver a day or something stupid.
You do know the Manticore got wrecked. It was still alive last you saw it, but it fell
It was
Yeah,
off. It
alive.
fell
it
off the
fell
roof,
off.
and
Yeah.
then you didn't see it, but you didn't see its body at all. And you followed its trail, its track for a little while down the
And
mountain,
then
and then
there
you
was a
lost it,
portal. And
and then you got the portal.
yeah.
So, as far as you
It was a
know,
magic.
the Manticore might still be alive. You're not sure, but okay, you're gonna follow up on that. Anything else?
Hire those kids to help feed my snake, I guess.
Yeah. Hire people to do
Um,
stuff for us.
I
Okay.
think
I would help with the
I
building of the smithy.
Yeah.
Taga
Staff the
needs
smithy.
to work a little bit with Scramble's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but
Abragata.
Abragata. I'm gonna forget that.
No,
Last
But
name is Gwyn.
a Dabra.
Oh, I keep calling her
Adabra.
Abragata. I have her name in a notepad somewhere.
uh,
Gribbles notes. Yeah, Adabra Gwen.
Adabra mentioned something about like collaborating or whatever, and I think that's neat. I think that Toggin wants to be better at potions.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe set up the garden to like grow some like potion ingredients and stuff. Some of the plants that we foraged along the way.
All right.
But
Hire
like that.
guards. All the stuff that she had mentioned, because she mentioned a bunch of really good stuff. I also want to talk to Grimmy and let him know that Adabra is in charge. Me and Adabra are 1 and 2 in command. So while I'm gone, he can't trick her to fall into the hole, or Villy to fall into the hole or anything, or take over the entire basement.
Wait, wasn't it creepy and not Grimmy?
Yeah, I'm sorry, creepy. I miss Grimmy.
Really-
We should go check out Grimmy, see what he's doing. Can I do that in my downtime? Is that a thing I can do?
You can
He's
absolutely.
a
You want to
waypoint.
go check him out? All right.
Yeah, I want to go check him out in our downtime.
Who's
I
Grimmy?
remember.
East, right?
Yeah, he's
North.
in the woods. Last time we checked, he was running a wolf pack. Or, excuse me,
Yeah.
he wasn't running a wolf pack. We left him unattended with a wolf pack. We don't know what he's doing with them. He could have left them there to starve. I don't know.
So, who's Grimmy?
He's a goblin we found in a cave. He
Yes.
kept trying to trick us to hurt us, and we went into the cave and killed his like goblin king or something like that. And we killed everybody in there. And then on the way out, there was like this like downhill thing, and they had all these like big dire wolf things chained up to this wall. And we were like, okay, bye, Grimmy. We just left him there with the dire wolves. Not like held captive or anything, just like there with them. And that was the last time we saw him.
Yeah, but we also felt
Damn,
that he
okay.
was going to be prosperous in his
Yeah, he
life.
wasn't like left for dead. He got to like loot all of their bodies and
He
pick through the
became
cave
the new
system.
Goblin King.
Exactly. He is now the Goblin King of one, and I want to say it was like 5 or 6 wolves or dire wolves or something crazy like that.
I
I
thought
don't
you
know.
said about better than that.
It was a lot, but yeah.
All right,
And we left him
so
there.
that gives me some ideas of what you guys want to do, and
Oh, I want
who
to have
knows?
rings made out of the bones from my dragon.
I might even let that happen. We'll see. All right,
Oh,
so
and once we do get to putting the dragon head up, I've got a cast iron chandelier in my backpack, and I would like to stop carrying that around.
Oh yeah. All of the decorations that I bought for the stupid curio cabinet, I want to hang them up in the curio cabinet because I have so much bullshit in my thing that I need to move into the manor. So I'm gonna do
yep.
that.
Well, you have the manners
I know.
character,
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna
so you
literally
guys can
move it
move it
into the
to the
manor.
party
Yeah.
sheet, and then from the party sheet into the manor.
Yep.
So you guys have access
So I
to
can
all
put
that.
it on display in there.
Yep. So,
Like,
all right.
I will also take care of all the crap that I have. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna commission Jackson to make some cool stands for my shit too.
no,
When I
Alrighty.
finish reading the book that I've got.
So, that gives me some ideas of what you guys are looking to do, and we will. I will marry them with the ideas that I have, and we will see you guys. So next week there is no game on the 6th, so we will be back here on the 13th in 2 weeks. It is Reno's birthday on the 7th, so presuming he survives till next week, wish him
Yeah.
a happy birthday.
Yeah.
He's like
And
60
also
something, or
wish
I
Sven
don't know for sure how old he is now, but
Yeah. Too old.
he's getting up there.
AARP member.
don't forget to also wish
I
Sven
don't think
a
29 is
birthday,
that big.
a happy birthday, because his is on the 6th.
Yep.
Exactly. Talking about
So-
old man.
All right, guys. So thanks for playing. I appreciate you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
Good night,
guys.
guys.